Hello viewers, today we will be attempting to repair two solar powered fence lights. These I believe were sold under the Hampton Bay brand, and I liked them because the shades are glass, which is kind of unusual. They're normally plastic, and then they look like this after a couple of years. Now these have not worked in a while. I believe this one failed, yeah, and I had to jump for the switch because that quit. According to this battery cover, these were made in the summer of 2015, and we are in spring 2020, so these are only a few years old, and they haven't worked in a while. It didn't just fail recently. So, unfortunately, these have not proven to be very reliable, which is not too unusual for these solar lights, but these weren't too cheap, so I'm very disappointed in this. But, after all, made in China, so realistically, what can you expect? Now, to further my disposition with these lights, they use some stupid proprietary lithium of all chemistries. Lithium something polymer fourth power battery. I forget what the Fe element is. But anyways, so what's annoying about this now is if I find out that the battery has failed, which is very likely the case, where do you even get this? This is not a standard size. It's not a standard shape. It's a freak show. Anyways, let's get into these lights and see if I can determine the cause of failure. I don't even want to know what's lurking behind this. Who knows, all sorts of spiders and other undesirables could be in here. So let's see what we have here. Oh boy, there's a big one in there. Ugh, I hate spiders so much. I don't even have a fly swatter in here. Do I have one in here? No. Ugh. Alright. Here we go. And yeah, I don't want that thing to get away. Got it. Okay. Crisis diverted. Oh. It's still a freak show because I gotta clean that up. I can only imagine what else is lurking within here. I hope that there's nothing in any of these webs. Alright, well I'm going to get all these out of here. Oh, there's a spider in that one. Uh-oh. Okay, cleaned out this other one too, just because it's in the house. I don't want there to be any undesirables escaping into the room here. So, now, you can see here on this other one what I did. I just omitted the switch and wire nutted that together, and then there's some kind of a glue blob on there. I guess it's on this one too. And this one worked for a while after I did this. Although not anymore. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to get the meter out and I want to test these panels. Now obviously not all of the sun is getting into this panel anymore because of this discoloration, but it may still be working to some extent. If it's not working, then that kind of stops the whole thing right there, because there's no point in looking at anything beyond that if it's not going to charge up at, after the night. The battery is 3.2 volts, so we know that it should be producing a little bit more than 3.2 volts in order to get the battery to take a charge. So I have a lamp here. This is an incandescent lamp, not a stupid LED junk or whatever. It has to be an incandescent because the LED lights do not provide the rays that this works off of, whereas the incandescent does. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in this incandescent lamp and going to position it right onto the panel, and I'm going to take the multimeter, which inherently has been on for who knows how many months, and put it into volts, and I'm going to check the leads of this panel. And we are getting 2.6. Okay, so now let's check the leads on the battery terminal, and we're not getting anything onto the battery terminal. Now that could be a result of the switch, so I'm going to jump over to here like this, and we're still not getting anything. Now let's see about the other one. Not a singular volt. I think the panel has spoiled. Well, that's that. We'll not be able to, well, maybe these could be fixed, but I'm certainly not going to spend the time on them. So that's that. 2 failed made in China lights.